welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Brittany with Bits of Brit Leveling Up. I try to post videos about my leveling up journey with my physical, mental, financial, and spiritual health. Today's video is going to be a declutter post video. It's actually, I want to say, multiple of my declutter videos that I've been holding on to. I think my first declutter was in July, and then the other one was from September. I don't know, as being like a weirdo perfectionist and just couldn't post them, so now I decided that I wanted to. Actually, no, that's a little fib. Melinda Plain and Simple said that she was doing a collaboration about decluttering, and she said that she was doing 50 items per day, and she invited me, and I was like, okay, I think I can do 1 item per day. And then I was like, no, I think I want to do more than that. And then I was like, you know what? I think I want to start by decluttering my 2 videos that I've been holding on to because I've been a weirdo perfectionist and I haven't been able to post them. So here we are. I'm posting them. And here they are. I don't know why sometimes I get like this. I have such a hard time when I go through and I'm kind of struggling with my mental health, which is the reason why I started decluttering in the first place, was because I felt overstimulated and like I had so much stuff, and I just was like, you know, what can I do to help me? And so I was watching all these different videos on, I think it was YouTube, and then I ended up coming across these 2 guys, and I think it was back in 2014, honestly, when I first started decluttering. And it was back when Jimmy and I was living in this house, and I just had all this stuff, and we had the spare bedroom, and the spare bedroom was a declutter mess crazy, and we hardly went in there. And when we went to go move from there, I was just like, just throw all this stuff away. I can't deal with it. It's just too much. And we ended up taking like a truckload of stuff to the dump, which it's crazy to think about. I wish I would have gone through and like repurposed it and give it to people who needed it instead of taking it to the dump, because it's really wasteful and really makes me cringe. Sorry guys, I'm a little nasally today and I'm having a hard time breathing. So here we are. Anyways, so my declutter journey pretty much started because I was really overstimulated and I needed some help. And I didn't know how to get help because I lived in situations where I didn't really have much and people had given me stuff and I was holding on to everything that people were giving me. And so that's what I decided to do, just kept holding on to it. And then finally I was like, enough is enough. I need to just get rid of it because it's too much. Overstimulated, I don't want to do it anymore. And then that's how it just kept trickling and happening. And then finally I had my channel, and then I started my declutter journey with doing 1 item per day, and then I kind of jumped on the wagon. I don't even know what it's called, where they did the 1 item per day, and day 2 they 2 items per day, day 3 3 items per day. I'm not sure what it was, but I'll link the video up here so that if you're interested. I think I did a 2-part video, so I'll link the other 2-part up here if you want to see that, or in the description or comments or whatever. Anyways, so that's what I did, and that's how I started getting on my declutter journey. I wasn't aiming to be a minimalist, and I still don't call myself a minimalist, but I really am enjoying that kind of lifestyle because I get overwhelmed very easily and I don't like to clean. So the less that I have, the less that I have to clean and the less that I have to do. And so I've been enjoying that life. But, ooh, I think I'm gonna end up putting this in my declutter. Look at that, another item that I thought I was gonna hold on to, but I'm decluttering. Anyways, distractions are real, and that is another reason I started decluttering. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into my first declutter clip, or the item that I'm gonna consider at my first #1 declutter. It's my declutter that I'm considering my declutter clip for day 1 of this declutter collaboration. Anyways, my July declutter for 2022 that I've been holding on to for no reason, that I just want to get off my phone finally and posted. So here we go. So first things in the laundry room declutter, I know for sure I'm getting rid of this and this here because we just bought a new broom that actually is nice and works. And then this one. And I think I'm gonna hang on to these other few items here. All right, so we're in the bathroom and I'm starting to notice that I'm having a lot of like duplicates around again. And most of them are all stuff that I already have replacements of, but I just can't get rid of them. So I'm getting back in my bad old habits of not throwing away the items that are empty and just don't need to be used anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab those items right now. Like, there's literally, why am I even holding on to this? This one's empty as well. And then I cut open my makeup thing because I wanted to get a little bit more out of it. Like, why am I holding on to those? There's obviously, it's all dried out. There's nothing left in there, but come on, man. Why am I going back into old bad habits? I don't know. But let's go ahead and see what else we can get in the bathroom. Declutter on top of all the trash that I just was holding on to for no reason. So my organizing things, I am getting rid of those or reusing them in another spot, but I'm decluttering them out of the bathroom because we have these ones now that I got from Walmart and that we've just put into place. So getting rid of obviously just a few of these that they're bad. For the office declutter, it's not too much. I did go through declutter some of this stuff, like not even necessary, and that was the picture frame that I had one of the old sketches we got from the fair. And then I'm not sure if I'm getting rid of this or I'm going to repurpose it, but I'm decluttering it out of the office and then just miscellaneous junk. So that's for the office declutter. So husband insisted on getting new pots and pans because he didn't like these ones, so I'm not going to do a whole entire kitchen declutter as of right now. It's just going to be the one in, one out rule. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all of these and put them in the old box because our new ones are in the dishwasher being washed. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick declutter of this little area. I do need to do these two down here and then that closet, but I'm not really filling it, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just do this one real quick. So not too much was done. It looks a little bit better. I'm gonna end up decluttering a little bit more later on. For now, this is good. I'm not trying to stress myself out, so I did pretty much empty this out. There's just a few game things in there, and then I have my dog stuff in here. I am going to go ahead and move these two things into the cabinet, and if we don't end up using that for his water dishes or dog food dishes, then I'm gonna go ahead and end up decluttering those because we got those ones from Dollar Tree and those look from Walmart, and they look way better than those ones. That's gonna be trash. I'm putting that out in the garage for my workout stuff, and then these two things I think are gonna go in the office. And then those masks, I'm gonna go ahead and declutter these masks, or at least most of them, I think I'm gonna end up decluttering these ones. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and move some of these other things around and put them in spots where they fit better and are categorized. So that was clip 1 of the declutter clip that I'm doing for day 1. I don't know if y'all would consider this a declutter, but for me it's going to be a mental declutter because I've been thinking about getting this posted for such a long time, and I've been stressing about it because I feel like I've been having such a hard time editing it. And so this next clip is going to be for September. And like, again, I mentioned, I don't know why I was having such a hard time editing and getting this posted because there's nothing wrong with them. I just struggled. And ironically, I watched the clip over and I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore in that September declutter, which is kind of funny, which goes to show that I really don't own that many shirts, which leans me more on the minimal side again, which is kind of funny. But in the break of that clip, it kind of laughed because I was having a hard time catching my breath, and it made me realize that I filmed that in like one breath. And I don't remember if I actually mentioned the collaboration with Melinda Plain and Simple. Well, no, I did mention that. But then I don't think I mentioned how many items I'm going to be decluttering, because I don't think I actually know. Originally the goal was 1 item per day, and now the goal is 2 items per day. But now that I'm thinking about that, I'm pretty sure I can do more than that, because I just added another item to the list. And then when I was doing my makeup, I had like 7 items there. So, and I was just looking at my closet before I was getting dressed, and there's already 7 items there. So I'm pretty sure that I could do 100 items in the month, but I don't know. We shall see. So I'm not gonna limit myself, and I'm not gonna put a number on the items. So we're gonna just call mine. Let's see how many items we can declutter in January. Because I think that will probably be the best. And I'm not sure how many times I'm gonna post. I'm gonna try to do once a week, I believe. And I'll just give you an update once a week on what I'll be doing. But anyways, so let's go ahead and get into the second clip. So my second declutter item for today. So it is the next day, and I did go ahead and re-review the clip of me decluttering this, and then I realized I didn't really declutter because I was kind of in a hurry. So I'm gonna go back through this and declutter it and, you know, push stuff off to where it needs to be. These are just broken items here, which is trash. I'm gonna go ahead and put that with the games. I need to put these with the tools, and then this is going to be file away. And then, okay, so I'm gonna go through the kitchen stuff really quick. I did find this empty container down there, and then I'm not quite sure why, but I was having a hard time getting rid of this cup. As you can see, it is broken. My friend gave it to me, and it's been sitting in my windowsill for quite some time. And then I had these containers there. I'm not sure why I was holding on to those. We have an empty box, and then we have a bunch of mixed matched bowls here. The reason why we're getting rid of those is because we already have some. Over here, as you can see, we have plenty of bowls. I did go ahead and buy some replacements there. And then we have the old coffee pot you just seen a few seconds ago. We went ahead and replaced that. And then these blender cups go with this blender set here. This egg thing is too small. Realistically, I'm gonna cook more than 1 egg, so that's gonna go ahead and get out of here. And then we have this. I have held on to this from our other place, and I'm realizing I just need to get rid of it because I'm probably not gonna use it. And then I'm getting rid of that blender. We did go ahead and get a new salsa maker thingy, and then we have a few Tupperwares lids, and as you can see, that's all broken. And then we have some like string lights. I think they're string lights, I don't know. Things that didn't quite work out for what we needed. And then these few things are from our townhouse. I don't know why I held on to those. And then we have miscellaneous trash here that I found in the junk bathroom declutter. So this is actually super disgusting. I don't know why it's broken anyways, but it's all, yeah. So anyways, that's declutter. And then into the closet here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out a few things that I'm gonna put into a different room as well, just so that I can declutter this space and make it a better space for myself in another area. Okay, and then this drawer in here, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull some stuff out that needs to go into the other area. So give me just one moment and I'll show you what's gonna go. For the small bathroom declutter, so I'm getting rid of all of this stuff, trash. That was a hair towel thing. I got it from the Dollar Tree and I really don't like it. And then a few pieces of makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and reallocate these things to the other bathroom, and then this in the storage stuff. All my nail stuff is going to be kept in the other bathroom, as well as the like travel stuff, just because that makes more sense to have that all in there instead of cluttering up the main bathroom. So that's the small bathroom declutter. Right away in the living room, I know that I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. So I'm going to go ahead and empty this out, and I can just go ahead and allocate those to a different area. And then over here we have my dog stuff, and I know that I'm going to get rid of these two bowls, because as you've seen in the previous declutter clip of the living room, if we didn't use those, we're going to get rid of them by now. So we're getting rid of this ball also, and this one here, because our dog's a little extra, and you know. And then I'm gonna hold off on this one for now because I did declutter it in the last one, and I just want my husband to go through those, and he'll do that in his leisure time. So let me go ahead and gather the other items. And this is what we have for the living room declutter. I'm getting rid of this because my dog is disgusting and kept trying to go after something in it. Getting rid of the two water things and then those two balls, and then I'm gonna reallocate those to the correct spot. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and go over the stuff that I took out of the closet here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put my jackets away in my actual bedroom closet. I found two curtains in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the bathroom. And then I originally had that in a declutter because there was a hole in it and I wanted to have my aunt sew it, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and try to sew it myself. And then I need to go ahead and clean those shoes because, as you could see, have a, heel accident. Go ahead and put that in my bedroom. We are gonna go ahead and get rid of this, that, and that. And then this box here is just trash. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put those in the garage. Oh, I'm getting rid of these too. So getting rid of all those items there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put those two in the garage, that in the bathroom, and then I'm gonna think on that because I want to get rid of those. They're CDs, I don't use them. I almost feel like there's no point, but we shall see. And so this is all the declutter stuff that we have all together that we're gonna go ahead and get rid of. And when I mean we, I mean me. So this stuff right here and that stuff, that is all from the last declutter that you've seen out in those two rooms. That you've seen that was done, I think, back in July. And then the rest of the stuff has been done throughout the week plus. And it has been sitting in my kitchen dining area forever now. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go through some of it real quick so that I can have my kitchen dining room back. Okay, so as I mentioned, I have already gone through that. So this stuff I don't think I've gone through. This is the maybe I did. This is the living room declutter here. And then this is the office declutter. That's a crap ton of paper, a box, and then there's just miscellaneous things that I found. I'll go ahead and insert a clip real quick of my clothes declutter because I did have that in my clothes closet organization declutter, so that will be inserted now. So for the bedroom, what I'm getting rid of is going to be this. Even, some of it's reallocation, like I'm reallocating that. That's going to be trash. I'm going to go ahead and use this tote in a different area, and then those two items are the return, and those are actually the declutter items right there. And then moving on to the kitchen declutter, you've probably seen the clip of all of the kitchen stuff that was already decluttered and out of the way. So with this time now, there's quite a bit of space in our kitchen so that I can start bringing these stuff in from the garage that we were holding on to for when we got a house, like party trays and stuff like that. But that's what we have for this time's declutter. It's so crazy to think that all this stuff was just crammed in random spots throughout the house. Looks so much better. But thank you so much for watching today's video. So now that I'm thinking about that, those items are actually still in my garage. So I guess the challenge for January is to actually get rid of all the items, including the items from these videos, because I thought it was just mental clutter from the video that I had, but it's actually those items still in my garage. So there's more to this than I thought. I thought I was just gonna introduce the clips and be like, oh, my 2 mental clutter videos that I've had since July. So for the last 6 months. Well, I guess September. I don't know. Gosh, I'm stressing myself out again. See, this is why I didn't want to post these videos. Maybe because subconsciously I knew that the stuff was in the garage and it was just gonna stress me out again. I don't know, does that count as declutter items? Maybe I could do 50 items a day again. Because if that's still in the garage, does that count as part of the house? Can I put that stuff in my declutter again? I don't know, we'll see. I don't think it does. We'll see. But anyways, that's what I have for today's declutter. And I hope that you stick around because I think I am gonna do just 1 video per week, just kind of updating you on my declutter, and then I think at the end of it, it will be the introductory to the garage and how we're gonna go ahead and get the garage done, because the garage is a disaster again. I have a bunch of garage clips as well. I think those are starting from July also. I don't know. That's a mess in its own. I'm not even going to introduce that into this video, but I appreciate you being here. I'm going to go ahead and link the playlist below if you're interested in watching that, but I'll see you guys next week in this next week's declutter. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye!